Alright, so we got up early this morning. Met Brian. We're hiking into the first stream. It's low and clear, throwing dries mostly. I still got a hopper. See if we can find some fish rising. He says there's some good fish in this little section, so super cool to be here. Man, what a good water. He's got his dogs with him. I got my 9'5" weight today. I'm gonna throw something different. I've been throwing my 4 weight mostly. So I'm gonna throw a hopper. It's about 9 o'clock, so it's a good spot. A little bit to drive and meet up and have some coffee. So what a beautiful area. Super cool. Two of them, yep. I see that one. Oh, that one's ready, dude. He came from a long. You just drop a hopper down there, he's gonna come and eat it.
I want to
spook this one, yeah. He's doing the same thing. He sees something.
as a hopper.
Yep.
Isn't that nuts?
That's crazy, man. All you gotta do is drop something. Those one's facing us right now. He's gonna eat.
There's that one.
Yep. He sees something to eat.
Another one back in there.
That's the one that turned around.
There's one right here too.
Dang, there has a bunch.
Not crazy huge so far, but
They want to eat. They're hunting.
you drop down lower and
I think you launch a cast from right here, man. Yeah, I wouldn't move.
Ellie, come. Ellie.
Yeah, I wouldn't move it. And now we got this close, I wouldn't move like a step.
That one's about to eat something.
He's coming. Yeah, he's looking. They're all looking, man. They're gonna sense anything that's the water.
What do I go for? Around lower or?
Oh, that's up to you. I can't see the ones down low anymore.
There's one over there.
Oh yeah.
Might go for a lower.
Yeah, I say you don't know what's in front of the pool yet 'cause you can't see it.
Swap it in the middle.
There he goes.
Little one.
That's all right. They just want to eat. I think they just went over top of the fish. There we go.
That's a good fish. Took the dry like you said.
I was thinking they might. They were pretty aggressive.
Don't get wrapped up now, is he? It's a pretty small dry going on.
It's a good fish.
Look over there. Where you're gonna want to. Yep.
Ooh.
Couldn't tell how big they were in there.
They're small rises, but that's usually a sign of a good fish, though.
Yeah.
They're kind of subtle.
Oh, fish.
That's a good fish. Yeah.
Money.
It's gonna snag. Oh, came through.
Got him, got him. Good fish. Pull him down. He's gonna dart back on the.
Yeah, he's trying. Try to give him enough.
Nice.
All right, that's fun.
Yeah.
Good call.
Cool eat.
That was.
Yeah, that bank goes pretty far under there, so
Ah.
you gotta get it on the stick.
Yeah, no kidding. Cool. Now I see them tire out so we can put them in the net.
Yeah, sometimes that's
Come tire out, fish. Little crawdad. Oh man, what a fun day. Got done fishing, got on the road, started looking for a place to camp. I found this. It's a pretty cool little area here. Creek is back over there. It's definitely gonna be a problem with mice, but my mousetrap's been working pretty good. So let's go check out this little waterfront campsite. It's pretty amazing. Lots of room. Check that out. That is pretty nice. Got some yellow jacket trout. Okay, so I guess we have problems with yellow jackets. Or maybe some campers who were here set that up. I don't really know, but they left it, so I'm not planning on hanging out and doing anything around here. Just camp for the night. Get up in the morning, go fish another stream. Man, need to go pick some dinner. But I got some leftovers from last night's camp with Brian. So we hung out and talked about future fishing plans and places we want to meet up and go fish. So, all right, that's pretty much it for right now. I'm gonna get out of these wet clothes, put on some different shoes. Man, what a good day. That was fun. All right, so this is what I got for dinner tonight. I had some leftover turkey sausage and some vegetables. Made a little instant rice. That looks like it's getting close. Let that set for half a second longer. Let me show you where I'm gonna have dinner though, because there's a man, the spot looks so good. And I can't decide if I want to just wake up and fish up from here tomorrow, or if I want to go to the other spot. But tonight I'm gonna hang out right here. This looks like the perfect spot for dinner and a view. Fish rising right here. So what I might do is wake up and just start fishing, fish my way up from here, or I might get up, make a drive, fish this other creek. I think they'll both be good. It's kind of like it's a win-win. But tonight, time for dinner and a view. See if I see one more fish rise. I kind of want to see how big these are. Yeah, this one rose way over there. Some midges. Saw a little mayfly on my truck earlier. What absolutely just, man, this place is awesome. Dude keeps coming back. Go away. Go away. Nobody wants you to play with. Go away. He just keeps coming back. Oh, there's two of them. Crap. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot. Go away. Go away. Go away. Come on, dude. Go away. They just won't go away. I mean, there must be something there they like, because they're non-stop. Get out of here. What's up, y'all? It's about 8:45. Hiking into the stream I camped on. Going to fish that today. I'm gonna find me a new campsite for tomorrow. This campground is, man, skunks were out in force, mice, probably rats. Two of my traps went off in the middle of the night and I heard them both. When I woke up, they were about 3 or 4 feet further than where I set them, and nothing was in them. And whatever was crawling on top of my truck was louder than what I'd heard in the past. They were super aggressive. So ended up getting up about 5 a.m. having breakfast, sitting up, waiting for the sun to come up. So, but I didn't want to leave. I want to check out the stream, just give it a walk real quick and see if it's worth fishing the whole day. Don't know if it will be, but everything's kind of skinny and I don't know the water well enough to know if I'm in the right section. The only way to know that really is just go look, and then I'll know for future. But that's what I'm doing, just gonna hike in. Looks good enough. I mean, we just need to find some deeper pools and some pockets. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't go over there. Man, 5X on these rocks makes you nervous. There we go. I knew there had to be a fish under there. Trying to get that log. They know where the stuff is at. Beautiful fish. Come on, dude. All right, last night in Idaho, going with, I got some chicken breast strips. Gonna saute those with some red bell pepper, got a little bit of that zucchini from last night. Do those. Do a got an onion.
and a little bit of rice that I'll throw for a side. So chicken with vegetables and some rice. The chipmunks are not happy we're here. And some pepper. Tony Satcheries. Is that a little of this? All right, the last thing to add in is the zucchini. Let that cook for a couple minutes, it'll be done. All right, just flipping everything over so everything gets this nice and brown and as good as it can be anyway. I think we're done. Mushrooms and pineapple. That would have made this meal so much better, but it's gonna be good. All right, here's dinner. Starving. Let's take a bite. That's so good. That's pretty much it for tonight. I got some left over, so I have some for tomorrow or the next night. I also have the steak stuff I made last night, so I have 2 leftover meals. So that'll be good for tomorrow when I'm transitioning and driving, if I don't want to stop somewhere, which I typically don't. I like to get food through a window. So anyway, that's pretty much all this video is going to be about tonight. I'm going to wrap it up right here, have some dinner. Man, it's been a good trip. All right, what's up? Got up early this morning, started driving into Wyoming, so finally made it. Had this spot pinned. Actually had a little bit further, but every place I saw coming in didn't have shade. This is the first spot I saw that had shade. It's about 84 degrees, so it's not super hot. Plus it's super level. Really cool view. It's a nice little dispersed camping area. It's right on the creek, which is why I pinned this spot, because the creek looked pretty good from what I could tell online. Don't know have any fishing reports or anything. This is a bear storage required area, so which I guess that means there are bears, which I expected. So this creek looks pretty fantastic though. Let me look at that cut bank now. Obviously this is pretty used, but I think the road ends in about 2 miles. So I think what I'll do is fish up to that spot tomorrow, and then I'll have the road to hike back on. If I make it 2 miles, I don't know what the creek mileage would be, but I'll have some. I hadn't seen anybody around, so I don't think there's anybody here. But 2 miles, so we'll hike back, and if it's super good, then I could maybe relocate further up along the road, camp there, and then hike further from where the road ends. But before I go any further today, it's about 6 o'clock, and I've been driving most of the day. And I'm tired of driving, and I want to sit down, and I like the wide open area. When you're in bear country, it's nice to have long views. So what a super cool spot. I mean, this would be nice just to camp. Tons of trees. Just absolutely outstanding. So the plan, me and my buddy Brian, Tuesday afternoon, he's driving in, and then we're gonna fish that other area. So I have Sunday and Monday, probably half day or so Tuesday, maybe not even. I need to check the mileage. Not even really sure how long it takes to get to that spot where we're fishing. And after that, I think he's gonna fish probably 5 days, maybe 6. It takes him about a couple of days of travel time. He's got 10 days off, and he probably wants a day to rest when he gets back. So I got plenty of spots, and he's got some spots. So we're gonna get after it. But let me open the truck, get everything set up, and do some dinner. Definitely need a cold beverage. It's been a long drive. It's a pretty drive though, so I'm not complaining. But anytime you spend more time in the car than on the stream, you know you need time off. Okay, it's been quite a day. Start off in Idaho, didn't find any fish there. Moved around on that stream a little bit, didn't find any more fish. Got frustrated with it and was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and drive into Wyoming. So I packed up, hit the road, drove about 40 miles down a Forest Service road, thinking that I'd find some fish. I did, but they were tiny little baby fish. Like I was fishing a trib that went into a bigger stream, and I guess it's just a nursery trib is all it is. Then I fished the mainstream a little bit and wasn't really super excited about what I was finding. Definitely didn't want to spend all day tomorrow there. So kind of decided, hey, I want to go, I'm going to drive out here. I want to go somewhere else. So as I was leaving, and you can kind of see, I am all over the place. My junk is everywhere. I was driving down this road, like probably went 10, 15 miles from where I was at. And then I saw an ATV on the side of the road, like just parked, no one around. And we were talking about like I said, 25, 30 miles down a Forest Service road, like no campsites, no nothing, just sitting there by itself. I'm like, that's weird. I keep driving, see man and woman, husband and wife, they're on the side of the road. He's got his thumb up, so I slow down, roll my window down. He's like, hey man. I was like, you guys broke down? He's like, yes sir, we're stranded. You mind giving us a ride? And I was like, no, we're like, I mean, I got a bunch of junk in my truck I need to move. He's like, well, yeah, he's like, it's like 20 miles to town, and we're coming out here to, he's like, you know, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna leave you, man. So I said, let me stop, and I grabbed all my stuff. I was like, I need to make some room. Like, I was like, dude, I don't even know if anybody's ever even ridden in the back seat of my car. I was like, I have just a little bit of room for you. And I moved all the stuff out. So that's what I'm doing now. I need to reorganize. I ended up giving them a ride back into town. And they were local, so they were like thanking me, and they got my number, and maybe if I'm ever in trouble, I have at least a contact. So I was like, I'm not gonna leave you guys. Like that's bad karma. Drive by somebody. Like same thing. Like if you're in a boat, passing by stranded, driving, like whatever. So a little bit late in when I was gonna get here tonight. It's getting dark, but that's cool because I feel like I was meant to be there. This happened like 2 years ago, 3 years ago when I was in Idaho, and the fishing was terrible, and I was getting frustrated, and I couldn't figure out anything where I wanted to be. And then I ran into some 4 kids who had broke down in their minivan. They had run the battery down, and the kid ran out of the woods like as I was leaving. He's like, "Oh, you're the only person we've seen in days, and the other people who were up there thing in the camp are drunk. They won't help us out, and we just need to jump." And I was like, "Man, you can't be running out of the woods at people." But it was the same situation where nothing was going right. Like it wasn't going my way. And I was like, I just must have meant to be there on that time to help somebody out, and hopefully good karma. And I know it's paid for because my wife and daughters broke down. They had a blowout a couple years ago, and a man and woman stopped and helped them. So always stop and pay it forward, man. If you see people stranded, make sure you help them out. So I need to put my car back together, put all my junk together, make some dinner, put some warm clothes on. The temperature is dropping. It rained a little bit, and the temperature is already down in the 50s, or actually it's almost in the 40s now. So, but let me tell you about the stream. Fished this 2 years ago, maybe. Fished it down lower, and it fished so good. I was like, I'm gonna stay one more day. And I woke up that morning. It had rained that night, and the stream blew out. And I was like, oh, that sucks. It was getting good. So I put it on my list. And today I was like, let's just go fish there tomorrow. And then the next day I'll get up and drive up and meet my buddy Brian. And then we got some good stuff coming up in there. I got some, my buddy at Cody at Teleco Outfitters sent us some pins for the area because he's familiar with it. So I'm super excited about it. Got a little bit of a cold front coming through. It's supposed to drop down into the low 30s like later in the week, and some rain. So I'm like, I didn't bring waders, so it's gonna have to tough it out, I guess. But that's all for tonight. I'm not gonna bore you guys with cooking tonight. I'm tired. I'm just gonna make some food and eat it and sit down and just hear the stream. It's a good stream. It's been a good day. All right. Finally, this is a section of creek that I stopped on a couple years ago, and it's fishing pretty good. So I told myself I was in there in the area, I was gonna come back. So I'm in the area, and it's like, looks like a little flat, meadowy looking section. Last time there were a bunch of fish. They were super aggressive. I don't think it gets fished all that often. It's pretty far. Got to come down through all of that, and that's not many people do it. Plus, it's not necessarily the prettiest area in Wyoming right now, but the fishing was good enough for me. I saw a moose last time I was here with a calf, so I'm a little cautious. Started getting into, there's a little creek that comes through. It's all mushy, and you can see some giant prints. So, but all right, here we are.
You can go right to the spot I want to go, aren't you? That's okay. I heard something crash in the trees. Might be a moose. Something's up there. Let's find us some place to. Could be just cows. Definitely something they're crashing around. That's coming out right there. I think. Cows, okay. Cows, come on, man. Can't be doing that. Yeah. What are y'all doing? Driving me crazy. No, no, not that way, jackasses. Into the bushes. All right, what's up, y'all? Fishing was really good. Hiked back to camp. Not this camp, I actually relocated. Hiked back to where my truck was at. Came in late last night, just grabbed like something quick. And then I saw this morning and I was like, this is a way better spot. Like I am like literally on top of the water. I dropped in there a little while ago and washed off. Like it, you know, nice cool little, just picks you up, like get all that dirt and sweat and everything else. It just accumulates over like, you know, a week of just hiking through and pushing through all the brush. The wind has been howling, so I was like, you know what, it's a good sunny day. It's like 75, feels really nice. I'm just gonna hang out here the rest of the day. I don't really feel like dealing with the wind. I definitely don't feel like driving anywhere else, and there's not really a lot of other options. I fished all the way up through, way up through there, and then I started way below this. So I think I started hiking out like 2 o'clock, and when I got to my truck it was like 3:30. And I grabbed everything, threw it in real quick. It's a great thing about being a truck bed camper. My truck's pretty much mobile. Like when I leave, I lock everything up unless I'm planning on saving or reserving a camping spot. They're looking for fires. Since I wasn't, and I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do, it was easy just to grab everything and go. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang out in my chair by the creek. The wind is just, man, it's pretty fierce. It means business. All right, so I'm doing dinner. One of the reasons why I bought the stew meat is because I planned on putting everything together kind of like this and letting it kind of stew for a little bit, probably until all the moisture is gone. But I was coming through, picked up some mushrooms and some pineapple, so I went ahead and put that in there. So solar panel still pulling 3.8 amps. So my battery went from, I haven't checked it lately. Where'd I put my phone? Let's see what we got. Started out in the like
think it was like the low 60s or maybe even 50s. And right now it says I'm at 96%. That's just amazing. This little fridge has changed how I camp. Like, it's been like, I got everything I need in it, and I got extra stuff. I need to put that stuff back in it. Things that you worry about getting waterlogged or soaked or like falling over and spilling and spoiling inside your cooler. And it's not using it. I mean, if you set it in the sun all day long, yeah, it'll use a little bit. But like right now in the mountains, like even today, like it's been charging. I don't know what I've used, but probably not much. But one day I didn't use it 3 amp hours or something. It was silly. It's almost like it didn't come on, but it stayed cool. So anyway, I imagine the temperature is gonna drop substantially when the sun drops. So I went ahead and put my pants on, put my sweater on. With the wind, it's already got a little bit of a chill. So the next 2 days weather, I don't know what tomorrow is, but I'll get a better weather forecast tomorrow. Should have some service. I know 2 days after that, where we were fishing, was supposed to get cloudy, some rain, thunderstorms, and the temperature was supposed to drop like 30 degrees. So could make for a interesting waiting couple days. But we'll just have to go and do it.